Welcome in, trainers. It's me, WD Michael, and in today's YouTube video, I'm going to be showing you how to get an exclusive shiny legendary Pokemon for the very first time in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. That's right, Shiny Ting-Lu is active as a free gift for everybody in the Pokemon community, and I'm going to show you how to get it, and I'm also going to show you how you can get it more than once. So let's hop into this video and get you set up with Ting-Lu. Here we are, trainers, in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Now, why are we even getting a shiny Ting-Lu in the first place? Well, right now we are kind of at the tail end of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet's lifespan. New games are coming out, and so with that, we generally get some of the more exclusive Pokemon in shiny versions, or we get events at the end of the game to kind of celebrate it and to reward people for continuing to play the game. So right now, what we're having is a 5-star Tera raid event where all of the ruined Pokemon that we had in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet are now being shiny for the very first time. So that started off with Wo-Chen, which we did. We've had Chin-Pao, Ting-Lu, and right now, currently, we are doing Chi-Yu. So we're almost done with this event. So with that, every one of these Tera raid events, the Pokemon community or Pokemon Company basically tasked us with beating this legendary Pokemon by a million times. I almost said 5 million times. But it's a 5-star Tera raid event that we have to defeat 1 million times. And once we did that, they would unlock and give us a gift of this shiny Pokemon in a Cherish Ball for the very first time. Now, all of these are time sensitive. You only have until September 30th to unlock this Pokemon. And if you don't do it by then, you may never get this shiny legendary Pokemon ever again. These are facts. It may just never happen. You don't know. So make sure you're hopping on the game, getting this shiny legendary Pokemon, and don't miss out on this because these are really, really cool. And we earned it as a community. Ting-Lu was another one. We earned it. We got over 3 million knockouts of this Pokemon, which we definitely broke that 1 million barrier and got this one unlocked shiny. Now, when you go into your mystery gifts, I'm going to show you here in a little bit, you will also notice that you can still get the Wo-Chen, the Chin-Pao, now the Ting-Lu, and then coming up here shortly, hopefully, will be the Chi-Yu. So make sure you're getting all those other Pokemon as well if you haven't yet, so you don't miss out. You have until September 30th before they're all gone. So don't miss out. It'd be a shame if you did. Now, how do we get this thing multiple times? I mean, you're talking about how we got it, we're going to get it once, but you said in the beginning of the video we can get it more than once. Well, really, the only thing that you need to do to get this Pokemon is be connected to the internet and have access to the Poké Portal. Because there are no distinctions of like, oh, did I do the raid? Can I still get it if I don't do the raid? This was a gift to everybody in the Pokemon community. There was no locks on it. There were no stipulations where you had to defeat the raid so many times to do it. It's not how it is. It's a gift for everybody. What that means is that you can basically start a new game and still get access to that gift. So my main game is Pokemon Scarlet. That's where I play all my stuff, where I make all my content. That's where I play VGC. That was my main game. We are currently in Pokemon Violet. This is a side game. This is another one. This is my daughter's game, actually, that I'm borrowing for this reason, to show you just how easy it is to get this Pokemon. Now, if we go and we look at our map, we'll see that the starting zone where you start off in the game in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet is really close to where I'm at. You start off at the Cabo Poco, your house. Start the game. You get your, you go through all the text, the chatter. You get to basically pick out your first Pokemon down here at the school. You'll go through all the chat. You'll have your first Pokemon battle. You'll meet Miraidon or Koraidon. You'll go up this path, catch your first Pokemon. You'll end up having to meet Miraidon, Koraidon, give them that sandwich, go through the cave. That all takes about an hour. But once you've gotten through that portion of the game, the kind of the tutorial steps, you'll be dumped out into Los Platos, which is where our first Pokemon Center is. And the moment you get to this first Pokemon Center, the tutorial is basically over. And now you have access to things like the Poké Portal. Well, if we have access to the Poké Portal, that means that we can have access to these gifts. And as you see, there's my shiny Wo-Chen that I got here not too long ago from one of these gifts on a brand new game. You can see my level 7 Sprigatito. I have not gone anywhere on this map. We haven't explored anything. My still main quest is right here for the first day of school. It's a brand new game. So if you want to spend an hour, you can get this Pokemon, restart the game, spend another hour, get that Pokemon, spend another hour, get that Pokemon. But every time you do it, obviously you have to trade it off to another gaming console. But you can realistically get this Pokemon as many times as you want to with the amount of time that depends on how much time you want to spend. I'm not going to go that crazy I will take an extra with my extra game here, but I'm not going to be getting, you know, like 4 or 5 or 6 or 7. That's crazy. But there are some people that are going to spend, you know, 4 or 5 days doing that and have just a whole box full of them. And more power to you, because it's definitely there, an option for you. So if you can, make sure you get multiples, because chances are you're probably going to have some friends who forgot to get this distribution. They're going to come at you later on and go, oh, I didn't get it. Do you have an extra one? And if you watch this video, you can be like, yes, I do, and I got you covered. So now we want to actually get this Pokemon in our boxes. So how do we do that? Well, first off, you have to connect to the internet. If you don't connect to the internet, well, then the game doesn't know you're even there. And you got to be able to get the gift somehow. So connect to the internet, get yourself all set up. It'll give you all that news. Obviously, claim Shiny Ting-Lu right there. First thing you do. So basically, whenever you connect to the internet, it's going to give you all the news about what's happening in the game. So you're not going to miss it. Those mass outbreaks for the fire type Pokemon are active. Make sure you're getting those shiny Pokemon. And we've also got the Chi-Yu, the last one. Chi-Yu, we got to make sure we beat it a million times so we get that blue goldfish. So if you're out there and you're getting this Ting-Lu, start getting ready for that Chi-Yu. And if you don't know what Pokemon to build, I will be releasing a video here very, very soon with my builds that I have been using to defeat this Pokemon easily. So stay tuned. I will make sure you're covered. So, Shiny Ting-Lu, we're connected to the internet. Now we need to go ahead and head on over to our Poke Portal. Once we have hit up our Poke Portal, we're going to go down to the mystery gift. Now, after the mystery gift, we're going to go to the get via internet. This is basically the option where Pokemon has been giving you free gifts that you may not have known about. They just go here, dump it right in here, and there's a whole box of stuff in here once you open it up. No codes necessary. It's just pick and choose. This is where you get your mythical Pecha Berry for your Pecha Runt, Shiny Wo-Chen if you haven't gotten it, Shiny Chin-Pao if you haven't gotten it. We've also got Shiny Ting-Lu. Now, everything else that comes with this, just remember there is an extra bonus with each one of these. A set of 400 Tera Shards, 100 ground, and then 300 other random ones. I don't remember because they're different. But 400 Tera Shards. So if you're in here getting this gift, make sure you pick up your ground Tera Shard gift as well. There's no reason not to. It's there. Just grab it. It's free. So we got our Tera Shards. And just like that. Come on. We have 100 ground, 100 rock, 100 steel, and 100 ghost. Actually, that one's not bad by any means. 100 ghost Tera Shards is highly used in VGC. And to get those for free, I take it. Now, it's as simple as this. This is the easiest legendary Pokemon you will ever get in the history of Pokemon. You just have to click a button and bam, shiny legendary Pokemon in a Cherish Ball. Just the easiest of ease. It's so great. I love this. A fantastic event from the Pokemon Company to kind of celebrate the end of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Give us some really awesome legendary Pokemon that we haven't seen shiny before. This is dope. This is really cool. All right, let's go ahead and pull out our Ting-Lu and see what he looks like. How big is the old moose? The old soup bowl moose. All right, now we throw him out. You know what's funny is I think actually Chin-Pao might be bigger than this guy. Chin-Pao was massive. Like, Chin-Pao was no joke. I mean, Ting-Lu is pretty big, but yo, Chin-Pao was for what the Pokemon was, it surprised me for how big it is. But I mean, look at that shiny. That is really, really cool. It's got kind of like this salty kind of salt erosion color to it. The red looks really cool. I'm down. I love it. The Soup Bowl Moose is here and shiny, and we now have it. So let me down in the comments what one is your favorite from the Shiny Ruined Pokemon event that we've had here. I'll be honest, I would have to say, and I know that it's Wo-Chen. I really like Wo-Chen. I'll be honest, the Wo-Chen shiny was great. I love how it looks, and it's just that one hits home with me. I'd have to say behind it is Chi-Yu. I'll be real, man. Chi-Yu, that blue goldfish looks really, really good, and I can't wait to get it. So if you haven't been doing those raids, make sure you go and hop in and do those ones. Get yourself some Chi-Yu knocked out, get that number up so we can get that one shiny as well. Now, again, thank you all so much for tuning in this video. Hopefully it helped you out in getting that Ting-Lu of yours, or even maybe a few extra for those friends of yours that have forgotten and won't be getting this one until, I don't know, 6 months later when they ask you if you have a spare. So again, thank you all. I hope you have a fantastic time out in the Paldea, Kitakami, and now the Blueberry Academy. And until next time, trainers, peace out.